All right. So Hakan,
Decide which card I'm discarding. Red, would you like to sell me one of your fragments?
Uh,
does Red want to sell me a fragment? I wonder why.
yes.
There is a
Six
secret with
Um,
2 fragments, right?
I'm gonna send you a message.
Okay.
Interesting. This is why I like Weaver, by the way. Weaver is willing to say yes to weird deals, and they're about to offer something really spicy. I hope we find out what that deal is, and if they don't reveal it quickly, I will ask them at the end of the game. Weaver is one of my favorite players to stream because they do fun stuff sometimes. Actually, I should say they do fun stuff like almost every game I stream with them, really.
If that's okay, we have a deal.
So, Death just wins this round, right? On leadership.
All right.
Probably.
Yeah. How about 6 straight goods?
Okay. Green or blue?
I'll take.
Okay.
Interesting.
So this. Okay, never mind. So she wins this round no matter what, right?
Probably.
I think that's the case.
So 6 trade goods.
Well, now
and
I'm scoring to 9.
And something.
If I lose my home, I don't win.
All right. I need to stall again, so I do need to play repeal law now, and I will pull up the classified document leak.
I wonder if the deal was $6 and you pop leadership. I wonder.
Guess we just leave it up there for.
Hard to say for sure, but that's the kind of deal that I would consider if I'm deft. It's like a locked-in secret in status.
Enigmatic device. Spending my home system and 2 trade goods.
Well, in the meantime, we see
predictive intelligence.
We see Yin going for enigmatic.
Right
oh, I know what it is. I know what it is, chat. I know what it is. It's this. It's this. That was the deal.
I'll play my agent.
That was the deal because
refresh Archon Run.
We have these over here.
So is anybody interested in trying?
We have these over here that can be sold.
Stop Deft or not?
This planet can be sold and reclaimed.
I've got nothing.
That's the deal.
I'm a fan of just letting her win.
That's the deal
as well because
that Yin did. That's what I believe.
It'll be a fun couple hours for me if we go into round 5.
All right.
Because there is still a lot we can do, I think.
Hey, go for it, but I don't really have anything to help with that situation,
I'm
unfortunately.
mostly thinking about maybe with Sardak we can coordinate something. Especially, so there is a world in which I can get the Sardak Alliance.
Sardak Alliance was just given away, but you can go take it yourself, Yamaha.
Yeah. So stuff like that is exactly what I mean. And then I also have Benediction, so I can pull the fleet away from the home system or something. I mean, I think it's doable, but what do you think, Sardak?
I mean,
if someone puts their ships here, you could Benedict her ships into her token.
Exactly. Or even in this one, if someone just puts a ship here, I can pull the home fleet away.
But if you go there, then she'll be able to just send them right back.
Yes. But same argument here. It's just that maybe that gives enough time to do something. Also, the thing I was thinking about is maybe I can take something here and then use the
Yeah,
Sardax
this
to
one
go.
this one has the token though. So
This
if
is
you
true.
Benedict her into here, then
Yes. So can anybody reach here?
Technically I could, but he has my ceasefire, so
Yeah,
Unless-
I could. You have to move this ship, this cruiser.
I guess you can put through the alphas.
This is true.
I don't know if she had anything to
Well-
stop you though.
Yeah, there's paths that can
I'm
get.
gonna build.
There are paths that can get into
Wait,
Def's
maybe
home.
We do need like the most unlocked stuff and an extra, like it's one of your 2 last command counters.
The-
I mean, if nobody cares, and I probably cannot do it alone. But yeah, I think now is the time we should like think about a serious plan to stop her. Otherwise, I mean, she just wins
That's true.
on the one in the status phase.
This is true. I agree with what Mahakt is saying, but
You see my board state. If
It's-
you want me to move somewhere, pick it and I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe we should discuss this before you log this.
part of the problem too is
I mean, white can really only get 2 ships there, right? Or
Yeah.
1 ship.
Or they can send 1 ship into my one of my fleets.
if Yin is willing to play ball,
I get the commander, so I can maybe like take something.
Sardak can move into the Rigel
home
system,
system. We just have to be careful about like
and then
reactivating the.
you can force
Well,
the fleet
if
to
you
fight.
jump to mech there, then
But that doesn't really work because
they
it's
couldn't retake.
you know
it, right?
you need it to be a locked system,
They're not locked down.
right?
Right. No, what I'm
No,
saying is
but I-
purple gets a mech there,
Uh-huh.
and then when orange activates it to take the home system back, purple just burns the token.
Yeah. So the
That's
question is, to bring the mech here with the Sardak alliance, I need.
Oh, you
the
need
mech
a lot
here.
more tokens.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
wait, no, that's fine. It's just like because. So I have
You just
2
need
tokens. I may
I-
have some stalls, that's fine.
Right.
But I have counterstroke, so somebody can activate me here, and I can counter.
Oh,
And then my
Counterstroke's a big deal.
to jump.
Don't forget that Mahawk can win this turn too.
Counterstroke's a
Given
big deal.
their secret and the super easy public.
And don't forget that Deft has insubordination.
Like
Counterstroke's a very big deal.
Resources and they actually.
So with Counterstroke,
+3.
So it's
we could move a Sardak destroyer into Mechatol. Counterstroke gets the token back. Then you also give Gamma Mama into Mahakt. Now we've got a new plan.
I mean, I do have one status phase secret that I may be able to score.
I think Mahawk wins if Mahawk gets enough help to stop me, unless y'all make sure he doesn't.
Which seems easy, right? You can like take my.
The
stuff
problem
and
is
I
I don't
can
think
even
we.
commit-
The problem is
before I-
I don't think we would have the tokens to stop Mahakt.
Yeah, I'm on borrowed time right now myself.
Yeah, it's a fun combo. I'm gonna let them have it. I don't want to talk over the players too
You
much.
have to pick if Mahawk or Hakan wins. Or you can
I
stay
think
out
that's a
with-
bit of a false dichotomy, but I mean, sure, I would have to be able to be stopped because in the current state, I can score the public, and there is one status phase I can see happening, but and it's me like being completely honest. So yeah, but I think that's still a false dichotomy that people have to choose now. We can either try to stop you and then try to stop me, or just
Well,
give you the
you're
win.
not wrong, but trying to stop you will come after I have stalled out everybody, right? It will come down to just you and me, and then you blew up all of my stuff or locked it down.
But that is the problem with your argument.
Yeah,
Deft, you
what I
can
do
pop
is
leadership.
saying I have-
You control
I
that.
have a few stalled
You're
units
telling
that
everyone you're
install
stalling,
leadership. I can.
but you
just
control that.
not be able
You
to-
could change that conversation. You just don't want to.
If
And
the
I have,
others
like,
agree
third-
to that, it's
Huh?
not my horse to ride.
But anyway, so I think this comes down to
All right, I'm tired
Sardak.
of. So
If you're willing to send
Send
a
it
sacrificial ship so I get your commander, otherwise I don't see a way.
it only activated once, but it didn't seem to register. There you go. They're supposed
It
to
dropped
appear there.
It dropped 2 tokens.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're
One back because it wasn't registering.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
should be there. But
Here's the
maybe it
thing.
didn't register either.
I like the counterstroke
Well, even
opportunity,
the token purple could
but
stroke, right?
Def still
now,
has the ability
but
to
I
stop this plan
need to have it more
because
for
fleet
for
logistics.
right? So that does mean that
Well, you are mocked, right? You can.
Well,
I guess you can unlock it yourself, right?
yeah.
this is true. But yeah, because I do have my commander now.
So this
Okay.
so this gives you a free token,
Yeah, and then predictive.
whether you use this fleet or not.
He can use
You
also
get
use
the token and
predictive.
tactics.
This is true. So this is correct. And my commander cannot be stopped, right? Yeah, there is nothing that can stop it.
Right.
Okay. So I will use counterstroke, and that gives us options, and I can commit a lot of resources.
I love this.
I mean, also maybe
I like this conversation. I think it makes sense for Sardak to
So-
try this.
Space combat, right?
It's not clear, and to be clear, I also think Def can still win regardless of all of this.
I know.
and I pull my shit wrong token. One.
It goes in your tactics.
The counterstroke one.
Yes.
Go in my oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm confused. I'm very bad at this game. Cool. So we have one destroyer. I suppose it defeats a bit the purpose if you have AFB, but you have the option.
I won't worry about it.
Okay. So let's roll for space combat.
Sardak can retreat, but they don't really need to.
It's necessary, so
Yeah. And thank you. So I get one of your tokens from your
yep.
reinforcements and copy your commander. Some of the cards, shit, I just moved it. Some of the cards are like halfway inside the table, and so I'm doing weird stuff by trying to.
I will get you the thing.
Thanks. And now I have somehow 2 copies of the 3. Okay, they snap back to weird places.
Okay.
Did you have your commander back? I'm really sorry about this.
Yeah, they're both commanders, so
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I just somehow I clicked the card and it disappeared trying to make a copy.
yeah. There we are. I think somehow the commander and the hero got glued together, but whatever. We're
Yeah.
fine. All right, that's my turn.
Cool. Now there are options. I can.
Well, what
can I
Deft is
bring?
Deft is going to score can only score 5, right? They don't have 4 structures. So if you move your fleet from Mechatol in here, then your next turn you can Benedict I can't ping, but you can Benedict the fleet off of there. Then you just need to kill a couple of ships. Granted, they can still build at home, so then you have the mech as the backup to fly in there.
They
Yeah,
can build at home, but these
it's
planes
still
won't
a
be able
tricky
to if they don't have
situation.
ships there.
Yeah,
True.
it's still tricky here.
Yeah,
So-
but the idea is to take a planet to prevent them from scoring. I don't think the objective itself can be
Correct.
this
Yeah,
zero
it's
one
just
fighter.
that's the other way to look at it. If you can't get a mech to that spot,
Yeah. But I think I can. I just have to be.
I think the play for Mahakt is that you need to try
You
to
don't
take
need to do
this.
a combat here.
You need to take the space
You
dock.
just need to move the mech.
Yeah, exactly.
true.
Move the mech there to the space dock. Yep.
Oh, what
where
happened to
did
your
the
mech?
go? Somebody.
Was it this one?
No, that
No,
was
this
there.
one is legitimately here.
Oh, I got it.
then
You.
go back to
It
my
seems like you
reinforcement.
keep throwing things.
Yeah,
when you move them.
this time wasn't me. I didn't. Should I like disconnect and reconnect because like it's a
Don't
lot
worry about it.
jankier now.
No, don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. So, I will indeed activate here. Move my mech. Control in here. And use predictive to move some stuff around. No, actually, I won't use predictive right now. Maybe. My commander is an action, right?
Well, it's a tactical.
No, it's
Well,
when I do
Action
the
was, yeah, it was the action was activating the
Yeah.
system.
Okay, so I won't use predictive.
Sorry, folks. Are you still hearing an echo? Hopefully, it's not bad.
All right.
Uh, If I could just say something, Deft, if you do play leadership, I will do my best to make sure that Mahakt cannot score at least the 8 resources. I can take Lodor.
I was about to ask this. Fantastic. I'll be playing leadership.
Okay.
Okay. So leadership has happened. The wind sleigh will continue. All right, we have quite a few folks that are going to be able to fight this out now. Now that we have leadership coming, everybody's going to have plenty of tokens to do whatever they wanted to do. I think originally, if you were Hakan, you were real nervous about this situation because I don't think you can beat a Gamma Mama Mahakt mech. I don't think you can beat that. Between that and Benediction, I think that Mahakt would be able to just defeat you. You're going to need help to win Slay at this point. I think Mahakt can still do it. I think Mahakt can still get the home system planet.
Yep.
But it's still tricky for them. So like,
Is everybody done with leadership?
Yeah.
If Deft had built at Zobat earlier,
I will play upgrade and turn this cruiser into a dreadnought, assuming nobody shadows it.
I don't think anybody cares about that part.
All right. Would you like to use your max ability right now?
Did Def use Codex? The answer is yes.
That's really bad, right?
The answer is yes. And
She wins.
we know at least one of the cards that was gotten was Counterstroke. So as soon as Mahakt activates this system to unlock the mech, that will also Counterstroke to unlock Mahakt.
I had it maybe, but
Or unlock Hakan.
I do owe you $1.
Grabbing Counterstroke out of the bin is massive for them. That's a big deal.
Oh, gotcha.
And the ability removes the mech, right?
Does Mahact have a Hakan
It
token? They
removes a
do.
token from your pool. It doesn't remove the mech.
They do have a token.
I'll gain the token if you use it.
Yeah.
So Hakan will get a token. Mahact will lose it from
Yeah,
their
sure,
fleet.
let's try to do that. I do
Alright.
give you back.
I will put it in my tactics. Alright, y'all, please don't let Mahawk win if I'm stopped.
I'll do my best. Might need some help. Yin is all up in my way, so I'll have to go through the rift to try.
Yin
and make
is
this happen.
all up in my business.
Can't do that one.
Argent says, not my job. I'm building it home. But Argent's only at 6, so we're not really talking a lot about Argent at this point. And yeah, actually, Argent doesn't have enough tokens to score all their points this round. Argent needs another round anyway, from the look of things.
Yellow, if you're trying to go here, and you just brought a cruiser here, I could skill retreat out to clear your path.
That would certainly make things easier. I was planning on coming around this way and bringing nothing but a carrier that might just die on the way there. So
Yeah, if you brought that there, you could bring the flagship, which I think just flagship and a whatever it carries.
hmm
I think this is good tactics. At least I think this is less about actually needing to winslay Mahact and more about trying to distract Mahact so that they can't just commit all of their stuff into Hakan now. Because as Hakan, if it's just you and Mahact can probably figure it out. But if Mahact has to also defend their point, suddenly that's a dicier proposition. This is what your round 5 usually looks like, except now it's happening all in round 4.
You here, bringing this guy along, and that's final movement.
Okay.
I guess you could announce a retreat if you wanted.
Well, but I don't want to.
Okay. I don't have any cards.
Me neither. I think we're good to roll. Yeah, good to roll.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Right. Why are you attacking this cruiser? Can you tell me?
Just removing purple's plastic.
Fair enough. What does your commander do? Okay, that's not so bad.
Oh no, I'm gonna flip my agent here.
Ah, okay. Cool. Alright, keep going then.
Next round.
Sure thing.
I think this is Spark of Rebellion. That's what this looks like.
Okay. One more.
Yep.
That's okay.
All right, and then these get removed at the end. So I
Nope.
think I win the combat, but then I remove the plastic because of
I believe that's how it
capacity.
works.
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
all right, I'll activate this system.
Interesting.
I'll move my cruiser here.
All right, I will play. Well, I guess you could PDS if you want.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do space cannon.
So it hits.
Wow, that is a lot of hits. That's a lot of Space
Would
Cannon hits.
retreat out my flagship, but that opens it up to destroy the greatest ship. So I will remove the flagship and 2 cruisers.
That also kills everything else.
Oh,
including
yeah.
the yellow
Yep.
cruiser.
Well, it clears the airspace.
Yeah, that's.
So if you have, I don't remember if destroy the greatest ship needs
I
a.
do not. And I think it requires a combat anyway, so I don't think I'd be able to.
Oh, okay.
But,
So no need for skilled retreat.
and the van, that's destroy all ships in the system. I wasn't sure if it was like during combat. All right, then that's end of my turn.
All right, Sardak, building it Hope's End. Just building up plastic. They got 1 token left after this, but it doesn't seem very likely that they're going to do anything about Hakan.
Play exploration probe on this supernova. No sabo.
Don't think so.
Okay. Draw 1 secret objective. Interesting.
Yeah, I agree, chat. The home system ground defense. I mean, first of all, that's the best plan against Mahawk anyway. Second of all, I think there is still the possibility though, because we know Counterstroke was one of the cards that Def took with Codex.
That was my turn.
At least I believe so. You know, I'm gonna check for myself because I had stepped away for a moment. Oh no, it was not taken out. Never mind. You can ignore what I said. So Counterstroke is not relevant anymore. So Mahawk they have 2 tokens in tactics, but they also have that fleet pool with predictive available. So like Mahawk has 2, but they also have a lot more as well. And yeah, so they've got Sardak, they've got Exja. They no longer have the Hakan token because they used the mech ability
I don't know what play I'm supposed to make.
just a minute ago. This was very different when I thought it was I thought Deft had Counterstroke in hand, but that is not true.
You could
So.
just pass. That's a legal move.
Sure is. I'll insubordinate you, Purple.
Okay.
That's getting saboed.
All right. Insubordination has been sabotaged.
I mean, if you activated home, couldn't you just spread out your mechs and infantry and then build a bunch of infantry?
A bunch is 4, and then like 3 carriers can show up to an empty airspace.
Fair enough.
I wish it was easy.
Yeah, Deft is right though. The problem is Benediction's still on the table. So there's a world where, you know, Hakan could say, let me go and defend all the different airspaces around me. But you can't really do that because the single dread off in Zobat is probably not enough to hold that space. So Mahawk can still move everything out. That being said, again, we know Sardak Ceasefire is in the hands of Hakan, so they're really not a threat. It's got to be Mahawk who can do the work on their own, more or less.
Okay, so okay, and is that a good move? No, because it doesn't solve the real problem. Well, let's assume I'm getting stopped. Seemed like a hard assumption.
I think if you are Hakan,
So
I think
getting stopped,
what I would do.
then I might as well make sure that the rest of the table can stop you.
Yeah, I would even consider just going straight for like major resource planets of Mahawk. Yeah, take out all the planets that they need for spending.
If there's no plays and stuff, I'll just take the plants.
I agree with this move.
That's a very bad idea, but I
think-
might be biased.
Yeah, understandable.
I don't think it's a bad idea. Hakan doesn't care about keeping the planets. They're just trying to keep Mahawk from scoring.
There.
So Argent activating but not moving.
Oh, okay, that was Argent. Okay.
I see what this is. Argent's setting up Hero. Argent is setting up Hero.
Is there anyone who can maybe do something to pull a Seize artifact from the discard pile?
I already used the card that does that.
The
Codex is
relic,
gone.
right?
There's
Yeah, but there is like
Yeah.
an action card that does that, right? Or isn't there?
Only when it's getting played.
Ah, true.
like-
Yeah.
Right. Yep, that's right. Reverse engineer is an option, but only
You win.
when being played.
All right. Green, I have to activate you.
Oh,
That is final movement.
that is final movement.
And
Oh,
then
can you
I'm
take
gonna,
any other planet besides that one?
I cannot.
We're point blocking. Point blocking Argent.
Oof, I think I know what your secret is.
Well, yeah, okay.
And then I'll spend 2 to indoctrinate that guy.
Wow. Yep. Argent's getting blocked. I mean, Yin had one more token. They could have done something else first, but I guess they choose not to.
All right, I'll move in here.
Okay. Exa continuing through with their deal. They're going for Lodor.
All right.
Although if that's all they can get there, It isn't that scary, honestly.
That is going to be final movement.
I guess that's all they can do. I guess that's all they can do. Okay.
We'll do space cannon first.
Also, you are coming here, even though I just lost 2 planets. Can I at least like keep my dread? I guess there's no now, but I could move away like soon.
I think dice were rolled and you're winning. I mean,
I'm
you two
winning.
can talk about it. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying don't take it back.
Yeah, I'm fine with taking it back. Assuming that
I didn't see the rolls. I see them now. This should
Yeah.
have changed, but
Yeah, I mean, assuming that you give me DMZ in the agenda phase.
sure, I think I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah,
But because the dice were rolled, I think everybody has to agree that it's fair to roll back.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said, Deft. Sorry.
So are we saying no space cannon and you retreat?
I know we're saying no activation, right?
Oh, I thought we were saying no space cannon, so that you could escape and keep your dread.
But then it's locked and it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. I mean, I've got. Let's see. Do I have another activation that I could do somewhere?
Build at home.
I have nothing to build with anymore. 3 mechs and a flagship are expensive. Yeah, you know what? I'll pull the activation back.
Okay,
for now.
assuming that's okay for everyone under the table, because
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I'm fine with it.
Then
you get your token back.
thank you. I'm thinking maybe we go to Centauri Grawl. Just risk the rift. Let's do it.
Get your 6 planets outside home.
Well, let's, I guess, put it into the rift first.
All right.
Go for gravity rift.
Extra going for Centauri and Grawl now. And they make it through the rift.
I have no cards.
Thank you. And that'll be end of turn.
I don't know if Argent continues through with their plan now that they've been slayed themselves as well. I don't know.
I'm trying to reach one of you.
Yeah.
So at this point, if you are Mahawked, I mean, you still got some unlocked fleets several places, but the table has threatened your point. You've only got 5 resources here, 8 resources total. So if you lose any of your planets, you end up losing the resource value there. Extra does have 1 token left where they can still come into this. And it appears like maybe it's going to happen. I wonder if Mahawk's next move is to take... Oh no, Mahawk is locked down. I was going to say to take this mech over to here. But that is not an option for them. They could take this mech if they have enough movement, but they do not. Yeah, they do not have enough movement for that one. It's a tough spot for Mahawked. They don't have a mech up front either. I'm just looking at the mechs because they do have the extra token if they really wanted to put the block on that. Although it should be noted, Hakan can just reach that spot. Like, Hakan has a big fleet, and they can get into here, alpha to alpha.
While you're thinking, AFK a couple minutes. Take your time.
Oh, yeah.
Are we taking a break here for some reason?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I
I don't
think
think so.
Purple's just getting a question asked or answered.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to step away for a minute, but I'll be right back.
All right, we're at the silent deal making stage of the game apparently. So, yeah, I don't know. It is true, Mahawk can make money killing their infantry. That is true. They don't have a million infantry, but they do have enough where as long as they don't lose too many planets, they could still score their point. So that is a true statement. That being said, it's obviously easier for them if they can just defend what they've got in the first place. But I don't know. In order for you to do it without any help, you would need to have 6 infantry die to replace 3 resources. And that's currently looks to be the math that they're on. That being said, Hakan could just also grab more planets still too.
Okay, I'm back.
I am fine with the discussions. I just wish it was public so I could hear what they were talking about. Folks in stream, if you ever have this come up,
Okay, so
just know that your streamer wants you to talk above the table if you're willing to do it. Especially if it's your turn. Like, if it's somebody else's turn, you make your secret deals, right? But once it gets to your turn, like, let's just hear it.
Tokens.
Yep.
And I'll predict
That-
intelligence.
That ends your turn.
It does?
Yes.
But can I not?
Yeah, it's one of the only things that prevents Mahawk from doing that.
That's fine.
I mean, you're not getting insubordinated, so I'll activate the supernova.
All right.
All right.
Hakan continuing to stall.
Hero. Action: move any number of your ships from any system to any number of other systems that contain one of your command tokens and no other player's ships than Persian's card.
Well, Argent is still doing their part. Even though they lost their public objective, they are still doing their part. So they're moving ships over. It's actually a pretty formidable fleet they're bringing over. Yeah, that's quite a lot that they're doing, actually. That fleet can put a serious dent into Hakan's fleet at home. And we're about to see it, I think. Well, here's the thing. If we do it, if we've done this, you know, first of all, Mahawk gets to go before Hakan gets another turn. So Mahawk can force the benediction.
I see bad things for me in my future.
And if that goes through, probably Hakan loses this battle. And then Hakan no longer can move the units around on the ground planets. Well, so the thing is, currently, yes. So it's true that Mahawk can get into the home system now, but there's no combat there
Direct hit
currently.
for my kingdom. Direct hit for my kingdom.
So Mahawk going in there without a fleet token from Hakan would not be able to just
Okay,
mech them
gonna
away.
Activate this system. And we're going to go over here and take Rigel 2.
Wow.
Unless you have a,
No.
whatever that card is.
I mean, Hakan still could get a public though. Like they've got resources. They could still do it mathematically right now.
All right.
So
Please blow up
the
Dreadnought now.
the fleet token
Yeah, I'm
was
sorry, man.
used.
You had an opportunity. I took it back and we didn't move it out.
Sure.
So
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Fine. Fair enough.
All right. Extra moving forward with their slaying of Mahawk.
all right. Okay, space cannon offense.
Okay. Same.
Space.
All right.
Okay, and combat.
I will.
Announce retreats.
I will announce a retreat.
Okay.
All right.
Hit the button.
Retreat has been announced.
Let's do it.
Combat continues. One hit for yellow. One hit for purple.
Yellow, you can have this card if you'd like.
Sorry.
It doesn't do anything here, I think.
Correct.
Yeah, I think it will.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'll commit the mech.
I don't understand exactly.
Hold
what
on.
you're doing,
One moment. What was the hit that you took in space, yellow?
Uh,
Oh yeah.
no.
You
Whoops,
have-
sorry, I missed that.
No worries.
Thank
Just
you.
want to make sure.
One of the fighters. Mm-hmm. And then with Greyfire mutagen, place one of your opponent's infantry with one infantry from your
Oh, wait,
reinforcements.
sorry. No, Def was
this?
right. It's
It has to be two or more.
ground forces.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're
weird.
Right.
Very specific.
Also, Ian, do you mind explaining me why you're helping Hakan so much?
Why is it helping me to stop you?
You know,
It
I
doesn't
looked
help
at
me
it
at
just
all.
as trying to help pay back extra.
Well, I appreciate that.
Okay,
it's been a rough go of it.
Yeah. Sorry, with these 4 red planets in a row, I just...
Yeah.
but if
I just wish we could have talked about those and made a deal that worked a little bit better for us, but I get it.
If I'm not mistaken, Yin is the one who sold the fragment to Hakan for like 6 trade goods, which obviously wasn't for a relic, right? And since then, it's only like more and more help for Hakan, which I find a bit confusing. But fine.
Either one of you have a direct hit for sale, by the way?
Nope.
Alright.
How much are we talking?
I don't know. Would you like my TA?
So
I have a hard time believing trade's going to get picked in the next round. Is the only problem with that. Well,
I
never
have
see
3 trade
these
goods in cold hard
good-
cash.
well, let's finish this ground combat real quick, and then before the end of my turn,
Sure.
we'll figure that out.
what
So
can
let's
you
go ahead
offer
and do
me?
that.
Like crazy.
Straight cash, homie.
All right. Ground combat.
Good. That was not crazy.
All right. So
I want to point out
Thank you.
something.
So
Low
can we
door.
agree on the fact that I'm definitely not?
I have free
Winning.
trade goods and cold hard cash, and I'll toss in my TA on top in case it gets picked.
So a direct hit, huh?
Wow.
Um,
All of this for direct hit. That's quite the offer. It's a strong offer if you think we're going to another round.
Okay.
yeah, I'll do it.
That is the question. Extra's gambling pretty hard here, but like Extra's looking at it as I need a 2-pointer to have
Just
any
admit that
shot.
I'm 100% unable to score the Republic.
You could
and
play
that-
action cards to gain trade goods.
This is true.
I am in agreement that I don't believe that you can score this round, but it's
I mean, it's true. Technically, they are action cards. I don't have any of them, but it's technically true.
but also going into next, if we end up going
Yeah,
into
I
the
mean,
next round, then it's probably best that I have as much as possible, and
Sure.
you have as little, because
Listen, y'all.
I'm last in speaker order.
Hakana trade agreement
Struggling here.
plus 3 trade goods
Can I have one trade
For-
good back just so I can use
for-
my flagship?
for a direct hit.
I don't know that trade agreement's going to end up popping off, so I'm just going to stick with the 3. Sorry,
Fair enough.
Deft.
Okay. Okay. This has been a very eventful couple of turns here. It's a smart heads-up trade trying to get the direct hit from Extra. Because they are going to need it. Now you know, as Argent, that you're walking into it. It's slightly less valuable, but it's still a good thing that you want to have. If your game relies on needing to win that combat so that your fleet can come back home afterwards, which I think Def does need that. If that's what your game is relying on, then I think you make this trade. You do everything in your power to try to win that benediction battle. And then you have a chance to come back. I will say, if I was Weaver, I was really surprised that Weaver took Rigel, because Weaver had Gamma Mama. I want to point out, Weaver could have just activated to take one of Def's home system planets.
Well, I guess they could just talk it out. I don't know if she has anything else you can score right now.
And it was in Weaver's interest to do that,
Structure
because we know Weaver has become a martyr.
Can't get more structure with me, so we just need.
So when you watch this back later, Weaver, in fact, I may just ask you at the end of the stream, why not move from Rigel into one of those planets?
Regardless of taking the planets, like
It's an easy one for them to reclaim.
You need to find a place.
Who cares?
5.
And then you could just be like, hey, I score my secret. Thank you. Thank you for taking it back. The one thing that I could see is maybe Weaver didn't want to give their fleet token
One tile, that's all.
to Mahakt. That might be why.
Build more stuff.
But I think I would be happy with that, because it does still score you a point.
No, this is wrong. And you know it. So yeah, I think that's a good point. Like, she can build anytime, which locks her, but also makes it more likely that she can defend, because then she can move the mechs around. It will be harder to take.
Yeah,
So
but
I
I'm
think
saying,
it has to happen now, right?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so let's do this.
Yeah, you're right, chat. Weaver did lose a lot of planets this round. Yeah, you're right. They did need 6.
Argent stuff here to Deft's home system.
All right, that's fair.
At the end of my turn, I will use predictive intelligence. Please do not let me pass before I use predictive intelligence. But yeah, so I'm purging hero.
Wow, what a great use of the Argent Hero.
All right, and just for stream entertainment.
Activate this tile and take it back.
Yeah,
You want to warp it in and then bring him over there to make it easier.
that is exactly what I was going to ask. If we could warp in so that we could see it nice and big for stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you can
Absolutely.
activate this
Probably.
tile, Mahawk, so the
Oh.
So I'm the one who has to activate it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
if
think-
you just activate it and then pull the token back.
Yeah.
Yep. That
I'm activating. Okay.
perfect.
I was wondering if it makes more sense that Argent does it or something for the mod, but I don't know.
Yeah, you're good. You got it. All right, and then we've got the.
Should we
I'm gonna
should
hit.
we move these aside when you warp in?
There we
Yeah, there
go.
you
Oh, yeah. My bad. I forgot that.
This is
Excellent.
for you, chat. I love you all.
We love you too. Thank you for entertaining chat.
Okay.
All right, so
Alright, well, I don't have anything start of combat.
we've
Yeah, I just got anti-fighter barrage for myself.
we've got quite the rumble here. All space on space.
4 hits.
That's 4 hits.
It appears I'm getting shot 4 times.
That's 4 AFB. Shredding Hakan.
Shields holding 2 of those.
Okay. Hakan with the shields holding. Holds up 2 of them.
I'll sabotage that.
Sabotage!
Save that for when purple plays a trade good card.
Oh,
It's my home
I
system
think.
if I win this
I mean, I
combat.
think green needs to win this combat, and purple
No,
needs to
if-
take your home
if,
in order
if-
to give myself a shot.
The thing is, purple can take my home literally anytime. If I lose enough ships that I can't take it back, then I've just lost the thing. So whether green wins this or not is more or less immaterial to you.
All right,
Hmm.
I'll not sabotage
listen to
that.
any of the lies. I didn't actually get what you said, but I'm sure
The
it's
biggest
false.
point is that if purple plays a TG card, right, and purple
Yeah.
still can stop me.
I don't have
whatever
any. I
happens in
don't
this
want to
combat.
show publicly my action cards, but to whoever can show me a sabo or something. Or
You know what,
whatever.
Purple,
I
I'll tell you
can-
what. If you showed me your action cards, I will sabotage that. As long as I can see you don't have anything that generates
Yeah.
trade goods.
That's probably fair.
So here's
That is fair.
I'll just show
Okay.
it.
Yes, and I will. I will
There it
just
is.
ask you to not tell my action cards to anyone.
That's fair. Yep, I agree.
So here are the 3.
Okay. So purple is showing their action cards. Red is taking a look.
Okay. Yeah, I'll play the sabotage.
Okay.
Unfortunate, no fighter.
There is no action card that generates trade goods
All right.
in Mahawk's
Even
hand.
though the rest of the table doesn't know my action cards, you all know I cannot generate trade goods. So you can be at peace.
All right. Roll combat.
3-3.
I'll sustain 3 times.
All right, so we're going to go back up here so we can see what's going on, chat. So lots of sustain happening.
About the direct hit, I think.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, Argent heroed a massive space fleet over next to Hakon's home, and then the benediction
You
happened.
just hit R on that one.
All right, next round.
Bummer.
I'll take it on a carrier.
Okay. It's a close battle. It's a close battle. 1 hit for green. 1 hit for orange.
Don't right now.
Oh, that was the round. That was the round Hakan needed. Oh yeah, they're done now.
Oh, well,
Oh,
finally.
that'll do it.
There,
Oh,
Hakan
thanks to Republic.
is
I
done.
am stopped.
All right, I will unveil flagship, minus space combat system. Flagship.
Oh, amazing,
That's great. And before I pass, I will use predictive
amazing.
intelligence to move tokens around.
Unveil flagship for Argent. You love to see it.
This
Unveil off the Mahawked hero, folks. Get out your bingo cards. Check your box. We have unveiled off the Mahawked hero. That's some real mind control there, right? Right? So good. It's so good.
Red. You didn't see a infiltrate, right? Ian?
He's not comment. That was one of the agreements they made. Well, I guess you
Sure.
get.
Sure, but purple wins if purple has an infiltrate. Because
I guess
War
I said
Structure
I
is also available.
wouldn't tell anyone what Purple's action cards are.
That was the deal.
Okay, where is two structures? On
I
the
guess I
screen?
could say I haven't seen it infiltrate all game.
All right, thank you. That's very helpful. This way I don't have to mess with purple. I think I just activate this and build.
I do not have an
infantry.
infiltrate. Thanks for sticking to the deal. But you can say I don't have an infiltrate.
I mean, it probably doesn't matter though.
Yeah.
Regardless, like at this point,
I just built.
Hakan is not capable of raising a fleet. They've been point blocked.
4 infantry, I guess.
It is worth pointing out.
Sure.
Hakan did move a couple of dreads out of home. If Hakan had kept those dreads at home, that could have been the difference.
They stack. They stack.
That could have been the difference.
All right, purple, please fuck off. Don't take my home system. I'm not winning.
I pass. I don't have any tokens or stalls.
Okay. That is another person passed.
Is there a chance
I
Sardak
also pass.
Nor wins now? I haven't even checked.
Sardak has passed.
I don't think there is. I could.
Argent has passed.
I mean,
Yin has passed. Extra has passed.
I think they need 2 action phase, and they've passed.
The only ones left are Mahawked and Hakan.
happening in the status phase.
Yep. Also,
It's
just
possible.
a quick rules question. If I use Sardak Commander, Parlay can still be used, and that would like just destroy my unit, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So I will try to fix a mistake I did earlier then.
Yeah, so like, here's the thing. Def could still win. Def can still win. We know one of the secrets is unstoppable. If
So I will.
Deft has last to pass.
Does that even work?
It could happen. It could still happen. Now I don't know this, right? I am purely speculating, but I'm just pointing out possibilities. Now most of the time for action phase, you got to have unlock plastic to do it. But if you're one of the last two,
Pull my token again.
it's
Bring a second.
it's possible. It looks less suspicious if Deft plays some kind of action card here.
Parlay, please just leave me alone.
Would you be willing to show me your action cards?
I mean, don't take my home system, right? But yeah.
I mean, I don't know. If that's no, hide them. If that's part of the deal, then I still want to reserve the right to take the home system, because I mean, I'm too lazy to think about all the permutations, and I'm sure some of them I will forget. So I'm still inclined to take a planet just to make sure.
Right. Well, I'll show you my cards. You don't need parlay. I can tell you that much. And then in general, please don't take my home.
I mean, it is the possibility I'm throwing out there is
Also, keep in mind that Deft has 2 secrets, so
possible.
Yeah.
they might not need their own.
I'm qualifying for a single one and not the other.
Yeah, it's hard to say, fam.
Now there are none of Deft's units are unlocked, right?
I will be passing on my next action.
If Def passes next action, then it's
So maybe
a pretty safe bet. Then she would just be relying on agenda phase, or some kind of secret next
I don't have
round.
anything better to do anyway, so might as well try to get a token for next round.
I think taking the token for next round
Yeah.
makes sense.
I'll announce a retreat.
This as well as mech.
I think she's been consistent that it could be
Yes.
that secret.
I think that's good.
But if she passes next action, we'll know the truth.
So yeah, I'm ready to fight. I don't have any cards. You announced the retreat, right?
Well, are you just bringing a carrier and 3 fighters and also a second mech?
Yes.
We've already seen.
She retreats here. Does she have a way to generate a cruiser or a? Okay.
I don't know. Game hard.
I guess it would be Ghost Ship or the one that plops out a cruiser.
Right.
I will announce a retreat. Mahawk has seen my cards. I don't have those.
Yeah, that's a really good point, but I don't think I have seen any of those.
Right. Yeah, we saw the cards. Hakan showed them. They do not have any of those cards that produce a ship.
Well, not those.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
But Hakan does not have
okay.
it.
So, no cards before rolling. Are you ready to roll?
Yeah.
I like that Weaver at least asked the question. It's heads up.
Oi.
Okay.
But doesn't matter. Mahawk crushes that fleet anyway. That dread's gone. This has been a rough round for Hakan.
Thank you very much.
This has been a rough round for Hakan. But this is what happens when you're in the dunk tank.
I pass. So even if I had the card, I couldn't score. I'm not scoring.
Okay.
Please leave me alone.
Please leave me alone. Oh.
I don't think I will do that.
That's funny.
I will activate this. I'm the last one in play, right?
Yeah.
I believe
So
so.
activate this.
All right, Mahawk lifting the tokens again. Oh wow, is Mahawk gonna do this?
Here. I end my turn. It's my turn again. I activate this.
That's a good question. 3 ships adjacent
only
to
one.
anomalies.
You will lose your support.
Yeah.
Oh. Shit.
What
So
are you that worried about? I'll just give it back to you.
You
Yeah,
give it
no.
back.
I only see
That seems
2.
irresponsible.
Please don't do that. Make him lose the point.
I only see 2
And
systems
you
with
could only
Hakan
commit one
ships.
from each planet.
Oh, it's one from each.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was possible until it was killed. You're right,
The second mech didn't.
Yeah,
but it's not on the table now.
Doing that.
Yeah, because I thought it was one from. I mean, to each planet I could bring one. I didn't know it was like
Yeah.
the sources. But anyway, so am I getting the support back or not? If I
Yeah, that I mean that's what I was saying. Like that, if you want to take the planet, take it before you Benedict me in there, because.
Oh yeah, but you can still give it back to me. I mean, if
Yeah,
you don't
but
want to.
Please don't.
I mean, we should be trying to hurt both of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not activating if then, and maybe there is like a super sneaky thing, and
I
Death
don't have
still
a
wins.
super sneaky thing.
This is
think it-
wild.
At this point, like if they got it, they got it. If not,
Okay. So I'm not activating.
Okay.
Um,
Does Mahokt have a way to make money?
I'm just passing, right?
They've got 5.
It's up to
Mhm.
you. Your
Yeah.
action.
They've got
Okay. That was janky as fuck, but I
4
pass.
infantry.
And I
All right.
score last pass. Yay.
yes.
All right. Let's do this in order, folks.
And I have to say, I drew it after. Like I never lied about having status phases. I drew it after, so you can go.
All right. So Mahokt, you go up to 9
Isn't it?
with last to pass. Well, let's go through it. Let's just make sure we're doing the right order.
I destroy heretical works.
All right.
I have 4 structures.
Yeah, and if you could just not pass, it does weird things for stream. Thank you. So 4
Okay,
structure,
I passed twice, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, no secrets.
no
Shake
secret.
my fist at Weaver.
All right.
My bad.
No, it's all good, man. It's a game.
All right. Then it sounds like we're on to Yin.
I will. Let's see, I'm on 7. So I think it's safe for me to expand borders and mine rare minerals. Yeah.
4 hazards.
Yellow, I drew this right after you took those 2 hazardous from me. So I had to find a way to not, hit you back again.
You're so thoughtful.
All right. So
Extra.
Extra, I just scored 6 planets outside of home,
okay.
and that's all for me.
Okay. Then we're on to Sardak.
Sardak is not scoring.
All right.
And I'm not scoring a public, but I'm scoring this secret. Mechatol Rex and 3 ships.
Occupy the seat of the Empire. All right. Go ahead and click it, and we have our winner, folks.
It was really not deserved.
Round 4 win for Mahokt after a crazy amount of win slaying from really everybody at the table. And I want to just take a moment to say I was very delighted to see Argent Hero into Benediction to score the Argent Unveil flagship. That was beautiful. I love that moment on stream. That was great. I don't think I've ever seen Unveil flagship from Benediction before, so that was cool.
Well, I had Darkened Sky either as well, so I had my choice.
Wow, that's delightful. Right, so really good job, Mahak. Do you want to say anything to your fans out there? Any final words?
Oh, I will say to my fans that I didn't know I had any. So, love you.
Very nice. What I have one question. Weaver and Deft, the deal between you all for the fragment, there was something you were whispering about money, like 6 trade goods and something else. What was the deal you were talking?
I didn't want to get insubordinated because I had 1 token. But then I remembered I had a sabotage, so I said I'll take the money.
Gotcha. What I wondered was if you all were talking about some deal with like Hakan Mech selling a planet or something for Become a Martyr.
Oh no.
Because that was a thing that could have happened, but
yeah, I didn't expect to lose both of these planets, so I thought I was going to have my Become a Martyr, 6 planets outside home, and the 4 hazardous. But thankfully, I didn't win, so I can play Arbrak again.
Fair enough. All right. Well, thank you all again for letting us stream your game. It was an entertaining one. It was a high-scoring affair. Round 4 status win for Mahokt. Thank you, chat. Love your hair. Talk to you later. Goodbye.